Oi boys, welcome back to another video on the channel. We are here to wrap up our Andrew Johns 2025 Newcastle Knights experiment. So we left off with the Knights finishing in 3rd position, and right now before we jump into the matches, we are going to go and check how this ladder looked with the regular season done and dusted. Alright, and a couple of surprises here in the top 8. We'll start with the minor premiers. We have the Melbourne Storm finishing in 1st position here, 38 points. 2nd, the Panthers at 36. Joey and the Knights at 34, and scraping in on differentials, the Cowboys here locking down that 4th position. In the bottom half of the 8s, we have the Titans at 5th, the Seagulls at 6th, the Bulldogs at 7th, and the West's Tigers sneak into the top 8 after a pretty rough start to the season. Just missing out was St. George and the Wooden Spooners for this sim. We have the South Sydney Rabbitohs. 8 wins, 16 losses. There are like Deli M's and stuff to check out, so I guess we can have a look at that real quick. It is all Panthers and all Melbourne Storm and the team of the year. Back when this game came out, they were only doing 1 player per position, which I always thought was weird, but here's your team of the year. Pappenhausen at fullback, Warbrick on the wing, Isaac Tungo the centre of the year, 5'8", Brad Schneider, halfback Nathan Cleary, prop Josh King, hooker Harry Grant, the back rower Scott Sorensen, and Isaiah Yeo at lock. Top try scorer Will Warbrick at 27, mini top point scorer and Will Warbrick picking up the Deli M player of the year. Now looking at the bracket, we are the final match of the week, so we may as well go through the results here. The first game, the Storm did beat the Cowboys, gave them a hiding, sent them to losers or the semis, where the Tigers did give the Titans a bit of a hiding, 22 points to 6. They beat the Cowboys in a sudden death playoff. The other sudden death match, the Bulldogs beat the Seagulls, and they're waiting for the loser of our game against the Panthers. We are currently 0-2 against the Panthers in this sim so far. It's time to see if Joey Johns and the Knights can beat them where it matters most. Oh god, that is not a kick you want to see. Tyson Gamble, already 30 minutes in and he's already cooked with his power. As they make a little break here through Nathan Cleary, bit of footwork on display, and they give the penalty away. Isaiah Papali'i, 5 outs, Penrith. They come left, it looked forward, but Brian To'o will score the first try of the match. 11 to go, that's a miss. Looking for a 40-20, Brad Schneider. It was going to be a 40-20 regardless. In the end, it gets taken out by Kalen Ponga, so they will get the feed to the scrum, no tap. Look at that. Little outside-inside action. 2 more plays for Penrith as they continue to attack the line here. A little dart out of dummy half. They do lose meters. And we've arrived at our last play of the set. Schneider on the toe, and it's going to be Scotty Sorensen who will score the 2nd try late. Finals Panthers proving to be quite the challenge for the Knights. A 40-meter set inside the 20, chance for an attacking kick as it goes to Schneider, who has it on a string. Another little rubber kick that will result in the try here for the Panthers. Gentlemen, I fear the Knights are getting cooked right now. Let's see, it didn't look clean. A little ricochet there, but yo, all over that. And Penrith, they're in the box seat at the moment. There we go. 16 points to 0. I mean, we're in the 4th right now. It's another pretty mediocre set as they go for, is that a Joey banana kick? Scooped up by Schneider, and he will take it to the house. A well-deserved try right there. The kick on the 4th. A tough loss to take on the chin as the Knights couldn't get a point on the board here. Thankfully, they do get a 2nd chance, and we already know who they're playing. Let's get to it. That's a great short ball. And in the backfield he goes, Tyrone Thompson. This is the first we're seeing of him, and he goes, what, 60, 70 meters? Those Bulldogs players were running into each other. 3rd tackle. They are 30 meters out to the Knights and they find space on the edges. And he fires one back in field. Frizzell finds Elliott. The Knights are back on the board. This is more like it. A little 12-point lead. Still plenty of time left to go. Back within striking distance. As they smash Frizzell that time. On the 10. A little short ball. And then a little mix-up. And it's going to be Kaipius Paul here who will drive his way towards the try line. And there was no flip. We'll take a closer look. He does fall on his front here. That is another Newcastle try. I was not expecting this. First of all, this many points being scored. And secondly, no fights from the Bulldogs here. The Newcastle Knights move on to week 3 of finals. This game definitely feeling a little more finals-y. If that makes sense, as they get a terrible bounce, a terrible kick overall. Melbourne gift the Knights with a 7-tackle set. Damn, that's a good short ball. And steaming onto it, it's Tyrone Thompson again with this breakaway. And this dude's speed has to be up there. I'm gonna have to revisit his stats as they make a break down the left side of the field here with Gregor Mazu. And we are down to the last play of the set. It's a bomb from Tyson Gamble. The back, and Ponga, the recipients with that sidestep, finally gets the Knights on the board. Oh, no knock on. And they're going to make a break from that. Little mishap in play. Nelson Asofa Solomona gets them 22 meters out from the line. The Storm with a couple plays left in the bag will settle it in the middle of the field. 5th and last. The slowest play the ball. As they finally get it out to the right side, it's another bomb. And a back to Ryan Pappenhausen, who scores an identical try to Pongas. And it stays out. A crucial 2 points left on the table. 5th and last. As we await the clearance kick here from the Storm. Trent Loyero. Oh, there's no way. There's no way they're letting that go. A 40-20 on the 5th is diabolical. Dangerous areas right now for the Knights. A try here may very well seal it as they continue to hold the line. 5th and last. They go out to Cam Munster and he gets caught with the ball. That is huge defense. And after a gritty win in Melbourne, the Knights, led by Joey, qualify for the grand final, and look who it is. We will be closing this one out how we started. The Penrith Panthers have steamrolled their way through this finals campaign. The Knights get another bite at the cherry. This is what, their 4th matchup? And this for all the marbles. Let's see how it plays out. An early play down the flank. And they wrapped up beyond halfway, the Panthers. Back on the move through the middle of the field. Back out to the wing here, and this is Casey McLean who gets within the 10. I mean, what was that? The Panthers actually moving different in comparison to the other teams we've spectated. As they come to the final play, look at that set, 60 plus gains. Surely offside, ref. No, they're going to say. And it looks like Lindsay Smith here next to the ref. I swear he was offside. We'll see on the replay. So Cleary tied up at the ruck. Well, this angle doesn't do it justice, but Lindsay Smith does look like he's in front of Alamotti here. 6-0 with the first quarter in the bag. It's a slow take out of the ruck. As Knights put a shot on. A little bit of a bobble here, and it's a knock on. The Knights. Exactly what they needed here as they get a gift inside the 40. Can they get close enough to have a stab at the line? This is KP, no footwork on display off the back of the scrum. Left they come, and they do find space around the ruck. Frizzell tackled inside the 10. drop ball. And this is Edwards getting tackled back in goals. This will be a dropout. Last play for Newcastle. Crossland puts it up. Ponga's the first one there. Makes the catch, but his back is facing the opponent's dead ball line. So he will get held up. That is tough. That's like the second time we've seen that spectating matches. Knights scoreless once again heading into the break. Fourth tackle and they're still inside their own half. That is some solid defense. Look at the meters gained. Minuscule. As they go for the clearance that comes off for Knights. The one hand reel-in from Phoenix Crossland. And the Knights. They should get within range here for another crack at the line. As Joey is tackled on the 30. Can they get on the board? Embarrassed in week 1, couldn't even score a point. As they swing it back through the middle of the field, this is Leo Thompson. Tyrone having a bit of a breakout final series. As we arrive to our final play of the set. Joey drops it on the toe to KP. He leaves someone ankleless on the 10. Quick little replay of Kalen Ponga. And it's Liam Martin left on the grass. We are locked at 6 points apiece. Getting in. Almost in the final 5. And we have, it'll be 5 extra minutes, real time. In real life minutes, if we get to there. It's another solid defensive set quietly. As they hammer this middle of the field down the throats of Greg Mazu, who steps around one-on-one with Edwards, and he gets away from him as well. Panthers giving chase, but Mazu will take it under the posts with not much time left. This might very well be the winning play. That was actually gas. Holy. The path to get here was insane. With 3 minutes to go, clearly lining this one up. Is there a miracle on the cards? Ponga to Jacob Saifiti. The big hits are in. As they shift it through the middle, Tyson Frizzell. This clock needs to hurry up. We got the Godson, baby. Imagine that, losing to the Panthers 3 times until meeting them in the grand final. That's actually hectic. Inside the final plays of the match, almost a knock on here. Leo Thompson teasing. 5th and last. It won't get there, boys. Full-time Joey. The Joey experiment is a success as he carries them not only to a grand final, they end up winning. That Greg Mazu play was mad, breaking 2 tackles. That was actually such a good playthrough. Like we were saying, they've been losing to them all regular season. Losing to them in the first week of finals, and they get revenge in the best way possible here as Joey raises the trophy here. It is a mission success. The Joey Johns experiment. He ends up taking the 2025 Knights all the way. Now, if you have any suggestions on who we should experiment with next, let us know in the comments section down below. For now, we are going to call it there. If you did enjoy the video, be sure to run straight at that like button, and for more rugby league related content or more content in general, go ahead and drop your boy a cheeky sub. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you later.